Pobe's horror fear test. Nice play of words. Pobe, as in phobia. Greek. Fear. Phobos. Is he the god of panic? I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Phobos and Deimos. Deimos is the god of fear. I think they are the sons of Hades. Let me check. Ah, yes, they are the sons of Ares and Aphrodite. Phobos is panic, while Deimos is terror and dread, fear, basically. That's why we have the word phobia. Panic. Panic-inducing. Anyway, enough about that. Let's just start the game. It's my test. Let's see how I do. Oh, you're here! Are you Dr. Pobe or something? I see you're already sitting down. Haha. Yes, I am already sitting down. Should I stand up? I'm Pobe Gurdjieff. Okay, that's a weird sounding surname. And I will be carrying out your fear assessment test. Okay, doctor. The test is very simple. There are many yes or no questions. Some would rather some pictures. Okay. Once you answer all questions, I'll determine what you're afraid of. Okay, I will answer them as best and as honestly as I can. Okay, how many questions are there? What if I lie in my answers? Yeah, what if I lie in my answers? Well, that could be a problem. I am required to ask you to answer all questions with honesty. Then again, everything you say will be accounted for in your results. Well then. First off, may I ask your name? My name is... Okay. Okay, hello, Orc Lord. It is nice to meet you. Okay, nice to meet you. Your name... Gurdjieff. Now, I need to ask a few more questions before we properly start. I am very old. I am basically an old man, ma'am. I'm 29. Understood. Are you going to college or university or any form of higher education? I did, but I dropped out. Recently, this year. I'm just gonna answer yes. Okay. Do you work? I got laid off, so no. Alright. Say, are you easily scared? Yes, I am. Quite often. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Now that we've got the basic information figured out, let's begin the fear assessment test. I think the music is a bit too loud. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Okay, get comfortable and drink a nice and warm cup of hot chocolate. I got water here, but... Sure, I'll get some hot chocolate later. It's Christmas. We have a pressed batch of hot chocolate. After all, I will be asking a lot of questions to understand you. Okay. Before we start, anything you want to say? Good afternoon? I don't know, I'm just gonna say good afternoon. It is afternoon, and I just sat here. Didn't mind my manners. Got it. Let's begin. Do you consider yourself a night owl? I go to bed at around 10. So I'm guessing no. Do you try to be a good person? No, I want to be a menace. No. As much as I want to be the bad boy or the villain, the Dark Lord, because they're cool, sexy, and you know, they do whatever they want because they're bad boys. But no, I don't think I'm a good person. I'm not saying I'm a saint. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I just try to be a decent person. I'm not proud or have some sort of delusion of grandeur like I am perfect or a messiah complex like I'm an angel. I'm a very good person. No, I just try to be a decent person. Moving on to the next question. Are you an optimist or a pessimist? I kind of both. I prefer to see things objectively. Yeah, because sometimes I tend to lean in more to pessimism because the world is not made of puppies and rainbows. I understand that. People are people. But I want to look at the optimistic side of things, to keep up morale, not to be doom and gloom, and I don't want to deal in absolutes. So yeah, I tend to see things objectively. Not good or bad, not black and white. A bit more of a gray area, Things change, people change, situations change. Nothing is set in stone. Moderation, so to speak. So yeah, I prefer to see things objectively. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have a cat. They're technically not mine, but yes. No, they're my pets, yes. Are you kind to others? If it benefits me, of course. Am I kind to others? Yes, I try to be. Not often, but I try to be when I can. Are you prepared for when things may go wrong? Yes, of course. I'm always prepared for that. In fact, I expect the unexpected. Yeah, I welcome the unexpected. Are you willing to be open with a stranger? Ma'am, I am an open book. But the problem is, no one wants to read it. So if a stranger suddenly walked up to me or, we found ourselves just waiting, nothing else to do, and he or she tries to get to know me better, I don't mind. In fact, I like, talking about what's going on with me. To open up. Only if the stranger was willing to open up with me first. Not really. If they ask a question about me, I don't mind answering. Yeah, sure. That's good. I hope we can both be open with each other the further we go. It is, after all, my test, right? I want to get an accurate results as much as possible. Do you try to act grateful when receiving a gift you don't like? Yes, it is best to be polite. Sort of. I take the gift and try to be polite, but I don't know if I'll be able to hide that I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like a gift. I don't know. If I don't like a gift, I'll say it. Yeah. Manners make it man. Even if you don't like it, even if a woman is ugly, even if a jerk is being, a jerk, you have to be polite. Manners. It is important to have them. Yes, I try to be polite. Would you defend a friend when they're in trouble, even if they did something you qualify as bad? No. Yes, always. I'd want to be there for them if they did something awful. I don't think I'll be able to. If it's best not to get involved, I won't get involved. Yeah, sometimes being a friend means not being on their side. They're like a car. Sometimes they're going the wrong way and you just have to take the steering wheel even though the car is fighting you. I don't know why. Maybe the alignment is wrong. Yeah, you have to reach in with the wheel and, set them on the proper path. That is the right thing to do. It may not be easy. It may not be, fun at times, but it is the right thing to do. Tell them that they're being wrong. Do you watch really long video essays? Not really. Sometimes when I get bored or need something in the background, yeah, but not often. Do you like bugs? Yes, I like bugs. I like spiders. I like moths, the really chunky and fluffy ones. I like scorpions. Yeah, in another video I talk about I like caterpillars because they're so big and squishy. So yeah, I like bugs. Especially spiders. I really like spiders. Me too. A kindred spirit. Finally nice to meet one. Do you like puzzles, games, riddles, and finding hidden messages? Yes! One of the main reasons why I play Souls games. The lore is hidden in the item description. I don't know who came up with that mechanic. But it works. Me too! Aww, we're connecting. Me and my doctor. Are you wondering if I'll hide any secret messages? Are you? No, but are you hiding? Okay. I guess I won't hide any messages for you. Okay, Doc. Doc, now I'm suspicious. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. I'll play your game, you rogue. Haha. Would you ever go to a Halloween party in which you don't know anyone? I don't really like parties in general. I'm an introvert. Yeah, my idea of a fun Friday night is playing video games, watching a movie, cartoons, or show, anime, that sort of stuff. So yeah. No, I don't know. I'd only go if people I know are going. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I'd rather stay home and watch a horror movie. That's fun. Yeah, I like horror movies. Are you able to tell apart your neighbors from strangers? Yes. I don't have neighbors. I don't have... yeah. Do you get uncomfortable by the mention of demons? What do you think, guys? Now, I play a lot of games that involves going to hell, Dante's Inferno, Kratos, God of War, the Hades, Devil May Cry. And I watch a lot of movies that goes to hell or deals with demons. Hellboy at the top of my head, yeah. So yeah, I'm quite accustomed to them. How about demonic numbers like 6664 is a demonic number? Or the time 333? No, not really. Do you dislike it when your friends are doing something without you? Not really. They have their own life, I have my own life. If they want to do something else that doesn't involve me, that's their choice and I'm gonna respect it. Left out like they didn't think of me, not really. That does suck, but you know what? I can have fun without them. I'll have more fun than them. I wouldn't care. Yeah, maybe our schedules didn't match. Perhaps. But what if they did match? They simply didn't let you know they'd be doing something you'd probably want to be a part of. How would that make you feel? Oh, like they know that I would want this but didn't invite me? Okay. Now the game is starting to ask real questions. I'd be hurt and upset. Maybe it would be my fault if that was to ever happen. Maybe I did something wrong. Yeah, again, I try to be a nice guy. And I get along with people that, well, yeah, I may be a bit boring, I may be a bit crazy at times, but yeah, I think that I get along well with people, and if they suddenly did this to me, it's probably that I did something wrong to upset them. Yeah, it's probably my fault, I think. Do you want people who know you to think very highly of you? Yeah, I just want my friends to like me. That's enough for me. I don't have a delusion of grandeur, like a main character complex. I just want to fit in. I think the same. How open are you to the idea of ghosts and monsters being real? Honestly, I kind of want them to be real. Because it just makes the world much more magical. I believe in the supernatural. But I am also aware most cases of the supernatural are out there are likely to be fake. I'm open to anything, but human perception isn't the best, and so I'm somewhat skeptical. Yeah, I believe in the supernatural, but yeah, some of them are fake, but I just want to believe because magic. I want to believe in a smidge of magic in the world. Have you been honest with me, and will you be honest with me? What now? Yeah, I'm being honest with you, Doc. Yeah, I've been honest and I will be. Are the doors to your house locked? No, it's morning time. They're pretty much open. No. Oh. Oh, you shouldn't leave your doors unlocked. It's morning time. Unless you live really far away from anything, I don't think that's good. And even then, if you're far away from anything, it's dangerous. Sorry, I digress. It's okay, Doc. It's okay. Do you think deeply about various things in your life? Of course I do. My thoughts are always wandering. Yeah, that's pretty much me. I like to daydream. I like to think ahead. I like to get obsessed about something and then feel awful later because why am I obsessing over this? It's so insignificant. But I still love obsessing over something. Do you think basements are safe places? We don't have a basement. We don't have a basement, but I think, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe yeah. Why? I live in the basement. They're good for protection. They're good for keeping things in them. Protection. Like a shelter? Yeah, I'm guessing it's a shelter. Bomb shelter if you don't have a bunker or anything. That's the safest place in the house. Okay. Are movies capable of making you cry? Yes, The Green Mile. That movie never fails to make me cry. Would you join a conversation with a group of people you don't know? I feel like I'm interrupting. I can't do that. I'd wait to be invited to a chat and then I'd join in. Yeah, I can't do that, just suddenly waltz in and join in on the conversation. I'm an introvert. I'm gonna say it again, I'm an introvert. So yeah, I'd wait to be invited to a chat and then I'd join in. I'm like a vampire. I need to be let in. Do you trust your own memories? No. Why not? Yeah, humans are capable of changing their memories without realizing it. Yeah, the best thing about our brain is also the worst thing. So, the gaps in your memories, your brain will fill those in. And sometimes they're not very accurate. That is true. Are you comfortable with being in your room in the dark, no lights turned on? Yeah, that's how I sleep. Depends on what I'm doing. Yeah, is it for sleeping? I see. Are you happier when you help people reach their goals over reaching your own goals? Yeah, I like to be happy for people. Guide others to a treasure I can't have. If I can have it, it's already within my grasp. It was meant to be. But since it was not meant for me, I'll try and get others to that goal. Just to be helpful. Yeah, it really makes me happy. Would life be easier if you could just forget your problems? Yes? Why? I don't really want a fresh start. I kinda like where I'm at. I have too many bad memories. I don't want to remember them. As for bad memories, not really. So yeah, just gonna go with I don't know. Okay. When was the last time you left your house? Today. I went out. I haven't left my house in a while. Today. Really? I hope your day was good. Yeah, I worked out. My body is sore, but yeah, it's energizing. Okay, how was your day, Doc? My day? It's been good. That's good to hear. Could you stand up for yourself in a situation most people would not be able to? Yeah, I can stand up for myself pretty well. I don't know if I'd stand up for myself, but I could stand up for those who can't. Yeah, I don't really have that, messiah complex. Don't have that much of a confidence. But yeah, for myself, yeah, I can stand up. Do you enjoy taking the lead in life, or do you prefer having others do the leading? Again, I'm an introvert. I don't have a messiah complex. I don't have the confidence, nor the charisma. Ooh, if no one else will take the lead, I will. Yeah, those. I've seen that in situations in movies where no one wants to go lead everyone. It's a tough responsibility. But between life and death, if no one's gonna take the job, I will. I wanna survive. Okay, would you abandon a responsibility if it was making you sad and uncomfortable? Or would you stay? Responsibility. It depends on the responsibility. If it's making me sad and I hate it, I'm leaving. I'd rather be doing something that makes me happy. Even if I'm miserable, I wouldn't want to cause trouble by dropping my responsibilities. Maybe it would just be hard for me to leave. I'm no quitter. I'll show everyone that I can do this. Yeah, it depends. Like for work. If your work doesn't make you happy anymore, it's not fulfilling enough, I say quit. Find another job. Life has many doors. Try opening some of them. Maybe one room is your best fit. Yeah. If it's making me sad and I hate it, yeah, I'm leaving. Alright, let's take a small break. How are you doing so far? I'm good. I see. As part of this test, I have to ask, what do you love the most? I'm gonna say video games. I really love video games. Yeah, that's the main reason why I'm even doing this YouTube thing. It's not about the fame, the fortune. I just love video games. Video games. Yeah, I'm doing this because I really love video games. That's all there is to it. Simple as that. Understood? Now let's continue to the next section. Oh, hi, why is it dark? Hey, Doc? Huh. Did the power go out? Do I need to turn on the breaker? Are we gonna go in first person mode and I have to go to the basement? Hold on. It must be the light. Oh, what's that on your back? Let me. Hold up. If I fall, you have to catch me. Okay, sure. Do I need to catch you, or do I need to click on something? Let's see. I can fix it. Let me just... there we go. Oh, do you have faulty wiring or something? I guess this will do for now. Let's continue before the lights go out again. Okay, let's continue, Doc. This part of the test goes by pretty fast anyway. Oh, okay, sure. Would you rather live in a small house or a mansion? Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to watch this anime that was inspired by European architecture, European art. They always show these big, lavish mansions, big, lavish castles, and I thought, And of course, I play a lot of fantasy games, and I thought, huh, must be nice living in some sort of castle, in some sort of fortress. I even built a fortress in Minecraft because I was so attracted to that idea. But now, as I got older, I just live in a small house, Stardew Valley style. Again, I don't have some sort of delusion of grandeur. I know there are some things that I can't control. So I'd rather live in a situation where I can control, where I have a bit of control. Small house, that's fine. Simple life. Small house. A small house seems easy to handle, right? You got it, Doc? I don't know if I'll be able to clean a mansion every day. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But I can take care of a small one. Yeah. What's wrong with the music? Doc, did your record break or something? Okay. Let's not mind that, I guess. In most competition, would you rather win or have fun? I would rather have fun. Yeah. It would be great if I win, but the most important thing is having fun. Would you rather get second place while following the rules or get first place by breaking the rules? Do take into consideration that you'd be the only one to know you cheated. I'm the only one? No. I have standards, and honor is often a burden. Integrity. I'd rather be second place. Cheating, I don't like to cheat. Plus, it makes it a whole lot more satisfying if you win by following the rules. The indomitable spirit of man or woman. Humanity. We need to be better. Second place. Would you rather be friendly or feel safe around others, or make others feel safe around you? Yeah, I always choose the strength build or the tanky build because it reflects who I am. A stalwart guardian. I want to feel like that. So yeah, I prefer to make others feel safe around me. Imagine you are trying to convince someone you know to do something, okay? But they are stubborn. They don't want to do it. And you need them to do the thing. Okay. Would you rather be firm with them so that they do what you're telling them to do? Or would you appeal to their emotions so that they listen to you and do the thing you wanted them to do? I don't really like forcing people to do what they don't want to do. It's their choice. It's their life. It's what they believe in. But if I really need them to... So yeah, I would rather appeal to their emotion. Like, find the kindness in your heart. You're not doing this for me. You're doing this for them or something, a greater cause than us. Yeah, appeal to their emotions. Would you rather share your inner thoughts and creative ideas with a lot of people or very few? A very few, a small group. The people watching this, you're not that big, right? You're just a few hundreds of people. Not a lot compared to what YouTube usually has, right? And I don't mind. I prefer to meet like-minded spirits than, a lot of people who are just in it for the trend, for this YouTuber is very popular today. I'm gonna watch it even though I don't like his content. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, a small group is fine for me. Would you rather be a watcher that sees everything from the sidelines, or are you the player that experiences the danger? Yeah, I like observing. I like studying. I like predicting. I like understanding. So I'd rather be a watcher. Is that so? Do you too enjoy watching the world while remaining an outsider to it? Yeah, it may not be a lot of people's cup of tea, but I don't mind being the fool on the hill. Yes. Perhaps we may have a lot in common. Yeah, I think so, Doc. I really think so too. We're really connecting here. For this question, I need to describe two scenarios. In one, you fall through an endless sky, forever stuck in an eternal void that extends far beyond where the light can reach. Okay. I'm stuck in a void. Okay. In the second, you're inside a room poorly lit, which has no doors, nor windows. That's kinda scary. The walls are made of concrete and the roof is barely hitting your head. Oh, that's a very small room. If you had to be stuck in that scenario for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Okay. I think I'd rather fall through the void. I don't like closed spaces that much. Claustrophobic. I don't have claustrophobia, but I could develop it real quick. I don't like small rooms. Plus, with falling through the void, I could just surrender myself and, I would get used to it a lot faster than, being in a small room. Yeah, fall through the void. Send me and Doc. Would you rather be loyal to your friends or to your morals? Again, the analogy of friends are like cars. They slightly lean to the left and lean to the right. But as long as you have your morals, as long as you know what is right and wrong, you can steer yourself and your friends to the right path. Yeah, even though they don't like it, even though they don't want to do anything with you anymore because you don't agree with them, you're either with me or against me. If you're willing not to give up on them, to be a real friend, you'll be there for them through thick and thin, especially when they're at their thinnest. No, help guide them. Yeah, I'll be loyal to my morals. But, I'm still gonna help my friends, even though I'm not loyal to them. Would you rather satisfy your own needs first or satisfy the needs of everyone else? Sometimes in a grocery store, some guy or gal is just carrying a few stuff. I don't mind having them go first. Or in a buffet, I don't mind going in last. Yeah, I'm not trying to be, that nice guy. He's a good guy. Praise him like that. No, I just don't want to cause trouble. That's just my personality. I don't know why either. So yeah, other people take priority. Would you rather have every person in the city you live in die or die by yourself so that everyone else can live? You can't have both. I'm not choosing this because it's the heroic thing to do. I just think that everyone in a city, that's a lot of people. I just think that someone else out there is living the best time of their life, and I think their life works more than mine. Yeah, right now I'm not doing anything, I'm not achieving anything. City full of people. It's a lot of people. Could be a lot of great people in there. So yeah, I'd rather die than to cut the lives of those great people short. Yeah, I'd rather choose me because I'm not doing anything. I'm not important. I'm not doing anything great right now. Okay. You're taking the bus at night. Would you rather be the only one on the bus or have another person also riding it? I don't want to be alone. It's scary. And that's how a lot of creepypasta starts, right? Everyone got off. It's just you and the driver, and suddenly the driver is gone. It's just you, but it's still going. Yes. Be with a stranger on the bus. Would you rather be a puppet or the puppeteer of someone who decided to be the puppet? Okay, I'm approaching this as you would. I'm gonna use an example. Is in Elden Ring. You have a puppet summons there. I'd rather be the puppeteer than Celovus. is how I'm gonna approach this. Yeah, because I would take care of them. I would not abuse them or anything. Heck, I would even look out for them. So yeah, if it comes to that, I'd rather be the puppeteer so that I could, help them instead of, putting them in the mercy of someone else. Would you rather chase after someone for their friendship or wait for that person to approach you first? Oh, my lights, it went off. Didn't I charge it? Okay. Well, thank God the sun is very bright outside. It's actually hitting my eyes. Natural lighting. Again, I'm an introvert. I don't have the confidence, I don't have the charisma. I'm a vampire. I'd rather wait for them. Would you rather be set on fire and survive or slowly bleed to death with no pain? I don't handle pain that well. Yeah, I'd rather bleed to death. Plus, it'll be like I'm in an Akira Kurosawa film or something, a lone warrior or a villain who tried to clash with the hero, failed, and now he's slowly being bled to death. Sounds heroic, sounds romantic, so to speak. Would you rather have everyone you love forget you? Okay, it's starting to ask their serious question here. And you'll be the only one who remembers your time together. Forget me, but I'll remember my times with them? Or forget everyone you know and let your loved ones be the ones who remember you? I handle emotional damage well. So yeah, I would be willing to take in the burdens myself. Plus, I could just rekindle our old relationship. It's like starting a new game plus. I know what they like, I know what they don't like. So yeah, I could just, become friends with them again. Let them forget me. During the night, you can't see anything, but you are capable of hearing. Would you rather hear the sounds of your own heartbeat or not hear anything and only have the silence of the night? I prefer the silence. If I hear my own heartbeat, that will keep me up at night and I won't be able to fall asleep. You're doing good. Aw, thanks, Doc. We're halfway there. Okay. Just a few more questions and we'll have the answer of what you're afraid of. Are you ready? Yes, let's continue. Oh, wait a minute. Yes? Is there something you want to say? How about you, Doc? You've been asking me a lot of questions. How about you? I want to know you better. Ah, what do you want to know about me? What are you? Let's just what's up with these questions? Let's start with how old are you, Doc? That's the first question you asked. I'm very compelled not to say it. Yes, I know I asked for yours. To make it fair, I'm 27. Ah, you're younger than me. Okay. This is a very weird question. I'm gonna start with this. What do you fear? That's a good question. Evil. That's too vague. Let me think about it. I fear being abandoned. Ah, yes. I also fear that. I hate being alone. Forgotten. Maybe that's why I chose that, for them to forget about me. I fear being left behind. Because you guys keep thinking what you did wrong. Why did I leave you? That sort of stuff. I think that's it. You're really gonna make me ask this, aren't you? What are you? You tell me. What do you think I am? Oh, a friend. Oh, that's so cute. A friend. Monster. No. This is so cute. A friend. It makes me happy to hear that. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't know it was a dating sim. I hope that gave you a better image of me. Ah, sure thing, Doc. Yeah, sure thing. I know there's something more about you. You're probably a cosmic horror, Cthulhu-like being, maybe even an outer god, but yeah, you've been kind to me so far. So yeah, I think you're a friend. Let's continue. Okay, let's see. Do you like heartwarming stories? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do like them. Before I thought them as cheesy. I thought them as childish, but I just as life goes on, it's good to have stories like those to keep up morale, keep spirits up. I do. Me too. Do you have trouble telling what day it is, be it in numbers or the day of the week? Yes. Sometimes yes. Yeah, always. I'm not really good at tracking numbers or anything for that matter. I'm a bit slow. I'm a bit dumb. Okay. Do you enjoy horror games? Yay! I also enjoy watching other people play horror games. I like some horror games. Yes, I very much love horror games. Hey, me too. Aw, we're really connecting here, Doc. Though I don't really have the time to play video games, Yeah. Life, responsibilities, they get ya. I mean, I do, but I prefer to play horror games with friends. But we don't always have the time to get together. Yeah, I know. Time, life gets in the way. Which is like once a month if we're lucky. I know. Or if we have the energy. It's adult life. Let's move on. Oh, here's a fun question. If you look at the clock and the time is 15:15, what is the angle between the hour and the minute hands? 15:15? What's 15:15? It's just a straight line, right? There's no angle. If you can't tell exactly what time that meant to be because of its format, that's part of the question. It's just a straight line, right? I'm gonna say it's just a 360 because it's just a straight line. 15:15. 3:15. It's 3:15. I have a clock here. Right? 360? I'm sorry, I can't say which was the right answer. Okay, you don't know either, and I don't know either. Okay, it's okay, it's alright. I suppose you just have to look it up. Okay, would you say you're very in tune with other people's emotions? No, I tend to be, have my own thing. I'm very weird. Yeah, I'm very weird. And when was the last time a neighbor of yours was inside your house? I don't remember. They're not actually neighbors. They're more like a visiting people. Neighbor. I don't remember. Again, we live in a very far away place. Very rural. We're very far away from each other. So yeah, I don't really remember. Do you think someone will show up when you open your eyes in the shower? I don't like this question, Doc. Yes, I do sometimes, and it freaks me out. Have you ever been taken by police? No. Why? Does the idea of a vampire piercing your skin with its fangs and drinking your blood bother you? Yes. Is it safe for you to walk home alone? I don't know. There are possibilities, anomalies, variables. I don't know, not really sure. What do you mean? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I feel like you're going to be following me home from now on. That's a funny answer. I feel like you're going to follow me home from now on. Why would I even do that? Let's move on. Okay. That's a very weird question, Doc. So yeah, you get a very weird answer. Okay, this will be fun. Now I'm going to ask you to review some pictures. I'll show them one by one and you'll tell me if they make you uncomfortable or not. Ooh, great. Jump scares. Hit me, Doc. Yes, it does make me uncomfortable, and no, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. Okay, sure. Hit me. There's just a couple of pictures, so this will be quick. Are you ready? Let me think about it. That's okay. You can take a moment to breathe before we continue, okay? Yeah, because I know it's just a bunch of jump scares. This is after all a horror game. So, okay, I'm gonna get mentally prepared. Okay, I'm drinking my water. Don't worry, I'll wait. Oh, that's kind of you, Doc. I already did. Well, are you ready? I'm ready. Good. Let's start. Here. No. Kitty, no. Not really. It's just a forest, swamp. Actually, kind of nice. Is this a puzzle? No, not really. Kind of weird ass puzzle. Am I supposed to move them? No, not really. Oh, yes. Oh. Ah. Okay, the dog, I hate the picture you showed me. I think maybe it has something to do with the building. Dog, is this place haunted? Am I going to have to do something about it? Am I going to have to hold shift to run? We're almost done, so let's just keep going, okay? I don't want to work in the darkness. Why am I going to work in the darkness? I think my fear is the dark. You can still see me and hear me, so we should be fine. Oh, dog, you're scaring me. Although the pictures are all too dark to see now, so I'll just skip the rest. What are the rest? You were showing me a bunch of disturbing images there, Doc, and I'm kind of curious what were the rest. Moving on to the next question. Okay, let's just move on then. How often do you go outside and walk? No place to go, just walk. Just walk? Every now and then. Yeah, I just like walking, wandering, going on my little adventures. Yeah, every now and then. I see. When you were younger, did you ever see something that shouldn't have? Uh, yeah, a lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things I'm not gonna mention. Really? Did you tell anyone you saw that? Honestly, yeah, I got caught. Oh, that's a shame. Are you interested in scientific field like biology or chemistry? I'm talking about porno mags. I got caught. And also watching horror movies. The Ring. I wasn't supposed to watch that. It was too scary, but I don't know. It was on, and I was just watching it for a while, and I didn't know why I didn't move. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit slow. I accidentally scared myself. Are you interested in scientific field like biology or chemistry? Yes, I like that. Biology, chemistry. That's really cool. Would it be fun for you if there were ghosts roaming around the streets? It may be fun for me, but it would probably scare everyone else, so I wouldn't want that. Okay, do you want to play the game Cops and Robbers when you were young? Yeah, it's a fun game. Yeah, it's a fun game. When you play, did you prefer to be a cop or a robber? Yeah, I prefer to be a robber because you need to avoid them and not trying to get caught. You need to be slick and slippery, a lot of dexterity. So yeah, I like running around. I prefer to be a robber. Okay, are you a fast runner? I'm not pretty fast. I'm just decent, or I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not good. Don't ask me that. Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not even decent enough. Yeah, I'm not good. Understood? Have you ever pretended to be dumb? Ma'am. Doc, I am dumb. No. You guys saw that, right? Doc, I think the place is haunted. You're just gonna pretend that didn't exist? Okay, do you have many bad memories of your childhood? It was a pretty strict childhood, but it wasn't that bad. As I would say, bad memories, no, I don't remember anything. Just, hmm. Having to handle responsibilities when you're really young can be tough. Next question. In a zombie apocalypse, would you be more likely to try and save everyone or only save your closest friends? I'll try, but I won't make any promises. I'll just try. I'll describe a scenario for you. You're in a crowded area and everyone is going in one direction except one man. And you know this man. If you were to talk to him, you'd find complete stability in life. Okay? A human golden goose. However, to get to this man, you have to go against the crowd. Doing that would bother the people around you. Would you go after him or will you go along with the crowd and leave him be? The golden goose human. Yeah, I think I'll chase after him because I'm not really into conforming. Again, I am very weird. I tend to do what I do most of the time. So yeah, this is no different. Yeah, I think I go after him. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, Doc. I believe it's good to be ambitious. Sure, I guess. Not really the result I was hoping for. Okay, sure. Hmm. Here's an interesting question. Some people believe real horror is better than fiction horror because it's more genuine and fiction can't do that for them. Yeah, I guess so, but yeah, the real life sometimes is far more horrifying. I've been around long, I've seen a lot of things, heard, read, sort of stuff. Yeah, I can say that reality is stranger than fiction. Safe to say. Some don't like it because it's making a show out of real horrific events. Which do you prefer? I really like fiction horror. But hope real horror though. I'm gonna choose both. I understand. Would you rather starve to death in a prison? Why did you laugh though? What's so funny? Would you rather starve to death in a prison cell, die in space, or adrift in the middle of the ocean, never being found? I don't like the ocean. Die in a prison cell, die in space. I don't like space. It hurts, being ejected there. And I certainly don't like the ocean. I'd rather die in a prison cell. Why? I don't want to die in the middle of the ocean. Imagine you're alone, walking through the woods during the night. Okay, I'm imagining, Doc. Okay, tell me more. It's dark. You already said that. And you can't tell where you're going. Okay, I'm lost. But you keep on walking. After a while, you hear something behind you. There's something behind me, isn't there, Doc? And you turn around and see it. While I was describing the scenario, did you see something? What was behind you? A monster? A dog. A wild animal. I'd rather be it's a dog. Or wait, actually behind me? There's something behind me. Why is that? Because it's scary if there's no one there. Oh, that made me feel lonely. I like it. Oh. I like the way you think. Me too, Doc. Me too. Imagine you're attending an event about a topic you enjoy. Okay. While there, a stranger starts bothering you in a way in which it's hard to tell if they are messing with you or if they don't get what they are bothering you. But the worst part is that they seem they won't leave you alone unless you say something. What would you do? Oh, that's so cute. What if I want the stranger to stick around? I'll make them my friend. My best buddy. That's so cute. You really want to do that? Yeah. Make friends, not enemies. That is a valid answer. The earth is dying. You're in a group of 5 people and you plan to survive inside a bunker. Sadly, the bunker can only allow a total of 4 people. Your group consists of 5 people. You'll have to select someone in your group of companions to stay outside the bunker. The first person in the party is a young girl who's very intelligent but she's very stubborn. Oh, at the tsundere. The second person is an elderly man who's starting to show trouble with his memory, but it hasn't been an inconvenience to him yet. I think I would choose the elderly man. Because he's old, we're young, full of life, full of vigor. The future is now, old man. The third is a beautiful woman who is pregnant, no preggers, and will be delivering the baby in at least 2 months. No, there's life. We must protect the life. And the fourth is a strong guy in his 40s who's been helping the elder man when necessary. You have to select someone to stay outside the bunker or no one will make it. Who do you choose? Yeah, clearly not the young girl. She's young. Oh boy. I kinda want to choose the old man. Ooh, what is this gonna mean though? It's gonna mean. Yeah, it's gonna mean. Please don't make me do this. You have to choose. I'm going to turn that bunker into a clown car and fit 5 people in my party in it. Okay, I chose the funny answer. You will push against the rules of the question just so you can save everyone? Yeah. Best ending is called the best ending for a reason. How noble. If I told you there was something in the room next to yours that could put you in danger, what would you do? The bathroom? Yeah, my bathroom's right over there. I'd go and check it out. I want to learn what this danger is. I'm going to stay here when I'm safe. Yeah, I'm not one of those foolish teenager idiots in slasher movies, something goes pop in the night, or someone screams, or they heard something noises that shouldn't be there. Let's go check it out. No, I'm not one of those teenagers. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right here where it's safe. Do you think it would be okay for someone to give up their mind and spirit to someone else? It meant they would be safe and sound. Yeah, what if they're trying to give their mind and spirit to someone they trust? Like Salan from, Elden Ring, your teacher. He trusted you. So do you believe it's okay to do it when trust is a factor? Yes. Trust is important. It is easily lost and not so easy to earn. Yes. Okay. There's a new girl at school in your class. Ooh, is she pretty? A girl. She's very nice. Oh, she's very nice. She's charismatic and funny. The type everyone wants to be friends with. Oh, even you. If you tried to make her like you, what would you do? How would you do it? I'd be myself. That's it. I want to be friends with people who accepts me. It's much more fun that way. Have you ever used a person to your favor? No, I haven't. Again, I have principles. If I can do something, I'd rather do it myself. Plus, I really don't like using other people. Feels wrong. Would you describe yourself as someone who tries to fit in, knowing you don't truly belong? Yes, I try as much as I can, even though I'm weird. I try to fit in. I'll describe a scenario for you. You're waiting for the bus, and you're not the only one. There are a few other people who are waiting as well, and you've waited for around 10 minutes. The moment the bus arrives, you can see it's not your bus, so you decide not to step in. Okay? Everyone else does, and as soon as everyone else is in, the bus driver looks at you. Okay? He stares as if waiting for you to step inside. You try to signal that this is not your bus, but then you notice the passengers are all staring at you from the window. They're all waiting for you, and if you don't take this bus, it won't move. If you don't get in, they can't get home. They're mad at you. Why are they mad at me? It's not my bus. I'm waiting for my bus. Will you take the wrong bus? I'd be too scared to get on any bus at that point. I'm walking home. Yeah, people start getting angry at me. Oh, I'm not gonna take that bus. That's a creepypasta bus. I walk home. In all fairness, I do the same. Yeah, creepypasta bus. I don't want that. Now for a different scenario. You live your life as you always have. Suddenly, one day, you notice your shadow didn't move the same as you do. Twilight Zone. You stare at it, confused, but you decide you were seeing things and move on. Okay? For days, you kept noticing strange movement from your shadow. Oh, my shadow. It's moving on its own. Alistair's shadow. When did I get that powers? I don't know. Okay? Like your shadow's arms not matching the speed. Movement of your arm, or your head suddenly moving very fast. Oh, no, that's scary. That's Silent Hill. These weird moments keep happening until one day, the arm of your shadow jumps at you and the world itself's contorting in place to allow the shadow to move. The arm grabs you and pulls you in, and as all of your shadow seems to swallow you whole and you lose consciousness. Doctor, scaring me. When you come back to your senses, you can see yourself as if standing in front of a mirror. but your reflection is not looking at you. Oh, I don't like that Silent Hill again. In fact, you're looking at yourself from such an odd angle you can't even tell where you're even looking from. Huh. The mirror here is moving on its own, and by some force outside your control, as if guided by strings, you're moved around from head to toe. Ah! You've switched places with your shadow, which now wears your face and has taken over your life. Ah! As a shadow, you can. I'm the shadow now? You can just watch your life go by, but by the looks of it, it doesn't seem to be doing your reputation any harm. In fact, it seems that your friends like your shadow over you, not noticing that the change at all. Oh, that's kind of sad. The shadow has taken over all of your relationships and also your burdens, having to deal with everything you had to struggle with life. And you, in your shadow's place, have become a quiet observer to it all. Will you accept this fate? Probably to be afraid or shocked to do anything about it. I'd give it a chance at life. It's been a shadow for so long, so maybe it deserves a taste of what it's like to be alive. Yeah, plus, kicking back on the back seat doesn't sound half bad either. You're just a passenger in your own life, without responsibilities. Yeah, you want to crack at it, Shadow Man? Go. Be my guest. How selfless. Imagine a friend of yours was replaced. Oh, you used to know this person, and though you were close, you didn't really get along all the time. But you were friends regardless. Now they've been replaced by a stranger, and they look nothing like your friend. However, no one but you seems to notice that there's a stranger wearing their name and clothes. So they're nicer than the person they took the place of, but they're not them. The person you once knew doesn't seem to be coming back anytime soon. Oh, that's sad. Perhaps they are no longer in this world. Would you let the fake friend take the place of the person they're pretending to be? What's this? This actually feels like it's breaking the fourth wall. If they're gone, I guess it would just be one of life's greater mysteries. Yeah, if they're gone, there's no bringing them back. For the most part, I'll just play along with it, find some clues on what's really going on. Heck, I might even know where they went if I interacted with this imposter. I'll play along for now. Do a little bit of a Sherlock Holmesing or Blues Cluesing. Okay, Doc, why you turn like that? Are you an imposter now? Now for the next scenario. Okay, okay. Hey, I guess is that this doctor is, well, at least we're finally figuring out her deal is. I'm guessing the doctor is not our doc. Someone took her body. Okay. Whoa, okay, I don't like that smile. Okay, a real friend of yours. You can't take the fake friend from the previous scenario with you. You both go deep with. Why are you sounding? You're on vibrate. Why are you sounding? Okay, you both go deep into the tunnels, illuminating the way with your flashlights, making sure you don't get lost. Your friend, a reckless one, decides to go a bit further into the cave and suddenly trips, falling down into a dark tunnel. Okay, Shadow Doc. Your friend ended up falling way deeper than you expected, but you can see they're there thanks to a flashlight you have. But it's hard to get a look of the part of the cave they're in. At first, you call out to them to check if they're fine, but there's no answer. Worried about their current state, you decide to go check on them, slowly making your way down, true as not to fall in the same way they did. As you go down, you press your hand against the walls of the cave, and you feel warmth. Their blood. The more you descend, the walls keep getting warmer and warmer. The warmer they get, the more soft and moist the. Is this the god's mouth? Creepypasta? And they reek of iron. Oh. With the help of your equipment, you make it through what seems to be flesh-made tunnel. And as soon as you reach the level your friend is, you freeze. Their bodies slowly melting, trapped by the flesh-made walls, which are trying to swallow your friend. Seeing you, they snap out of it and try to reach out their hand, which is covered in liquid and blood. They clearly want to scream, but nothing comes out. What do? I help them. I try to hurt the walls. Maybe it will loosen a bit. Moving on to the next question. For this scenario, you're with your psychologist. Oh, hi, doc. It's you. And they tell you everything you know is a lie. Oh, that everything you believed in is wrong. Why would you do this to me, doc? That you're hearing things, that you're seeing things are making me sad, doc. That you need help, but you just can't see it. Would you believe them? I trust them. They're qualified. That's the funny answer. Oh, wait. I go with a different psychologist, second opinion is always important. It could be, I'm not saying it's you, doc. This psychologist could be, an outer god, a great old one just trying to mess with my head. Yeah, a different psychologist sounds nice. I'm glad to hear that. It's always best to hear a second opinion. For the last scenario, there is someone in your home. You don't know where they are, and you haven't seen them, but you've heard them. You heard them calling your name. Oh, I know this, doc. It's a superstition. If you heard your name, don't answer it. Especially if you know you're alone in your house. You notice that when you close the door, when you go back to check in, it's open. Someone is in your house. You just can't find them. And you have no actual proof of someone being there. What would you do? I'll pretend to leave, like with that little Lilo and Stitch thing, with Nani. I'm trying to make Lilo come out of the washer. Yeah, I'll do that. That's a smart thing to do. And if they don't show up after you've tried to fool them, I'll wait. They have to appear eventually. Then I'll just leave and lock them inside. Then I'll wait for their future attempt to leave, and that's when I'll get them. I'll burn my house down. They're going down with it. Yeah. Then I'll just leave and lock them inside. They have to come out for air at some point. That's when I'll get them. Very clever. Next question is, did you notice there are someone by the window a few minutes ago? Yeah, I noticed that, doc. Yes. Have you heard any strange sounds during the test? I haven't. Have you lied to me? I haven't. Right now, do you feel judged? No, not really. You've been nice to me, doc. Are you ready for it to end? And I don't mean the test. Nah, I kinda like hanging out with you, doc. What do you have for me? Are you proud of yourself? Honestly? No. I'm not proud of myself. I think I could do better. Boo! Did I scare you? You're cute, doc. You're cute. So you did. You were the one messing with your lights. There is no other way to end a test like this. Congratulations. You reached the end of the test. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. That's good to know. Now let's get what's important. Yes, my fear. What am I afraid of? The results of your test? Are you excited? I know I am. Yeah, I'm excited. Well then, let's find out. Your biggest fear is... Oh. You fear hurting the people around you. Oh. I thought as much. Doing something that could bring psychological or emotional harm to your friends. You want to help others. You want to be good. And you know why? Because you're afraid of hurting your loved ones. I'm satisfied with the results. Not what I was expecting. I thought, I was afraid of the unknown or afraid of being abandoned or something else. But that kind of sums it up. Yeah, I'm fully satisfied, doc. That's only your biggest fear. Now let's talk about everything else you're afraid of. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Unless you wish to end the test right now. Nah, I want to hear what my other fears are. If they're actually what I think they are. Since it's technically not part of the actual test, don't take it too seriously. Okay, okay. Let's do it. Your secondary fear, in no particular order, are you fear conflict. Yes, I don't like conflict that well. You fear having no identity of your own. Yep, yep. Your sense of self is the most important thing. Take hold of it. Care for it. Protect it. You fear breaking the rules. Yeah, rules are there for a reason. They separate us from beasts. Without rules, there's chaos. Who likes chaos? It's nasty. It's doesn't get it anything done, and it just breaks everything. It leaves a lot of mess. You fear being locked up in jail, completely trapped, and treated like an animal or a criminal. Sorry, I read that wrong. Despite of it, you actually did something. Despite of if you actually did something bad or not. Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Being in a room. I don't like it. Claustrophobic. I might develop it. You fear the bottom of the ocean. Yes, yes, you got me, Doc. You know me so well. You fear those analog horror movies in which they make people have really scary eyes. Yeah, pretty much. You kind of turned like that, Doc. You fear having your body pierced and having blood be taken from you. Yeah, I'm a bit squeamish. That is very true. You fear losing your pets. Yes, yes. What's that behind you? I can't see it. I can't read it. Your fears are connected to your emotions. Seeing people suffering and being miserable and events that are connected to human experience and emotions really gets you. Yeah, yeah. I'm a very emotional guy. That will be it. Thank you for having taken my horror fear test. Glad to have taken it, Doc. It was fun. It was very informative, enlightening. Yeah, really have a great experience. I hope I get to see you again, and do feel free to recommend the test to your friends. Of course, well, sure. If you want to take this test for yourself, there's a link in the description below. Try to meet up with Doc Hobe. Um, what was your name? Forgot your last name. Doc Pobe. Just call her Doc Pobe. Try to meet up with her. Try to find out what your greatest fear is like. That will be all. Thanks, Doc. So, I only have one thing left to say. Shoot. Have a lovely day. Thanks, Doc. Aw, you're really cute. This is the end of the test, and why are you reaching for me? Doc, let's try not to break the fourth wall, okay? Okay. Let's not try to shatter reality or something. Boobs horror fear test, and there you have it. That's all of it. Uh, good game. Good game. What was that? Oh, what? Okay. More credits. Thank you for playing. Yeah, it was a wonderful experience. Okay, that's all of it. It's actually just a fear test, but the doc is very quirky, very cute. I like her. It's a very interesting game. It's nice. So yeah, it might be one of those fear test games, but it's unique on its own. It's a very fun experience.